You're now listening to the number one podcast for juggalos and juggalettes. You know it, JuggaloJungle. And I'm your host, just some guy named Jay, like I've always been. And in this installment of the JuggaloJungle, basically what I want to talk about is an upcoming mixtape that I will be hosting and DJ Colossal will be spinning. Basically what it is a mixtape with nothing but Juggalo artists on it. Nothing but Juggalo artists. Strictly Juggalos. Juggalos and Juggalettes. All of you are welcome to be a part of this mixtape. We don't have the title ready yet. This is an idea that we're working on, but we plan on releasing it sometime in the beginning of 2014. I was about to say 13, but we're about to leave 2013. Sometime in the beginning of 2014. We just basically trying to gather all the tracks together, and basically what we need is music from you all the listeners. If you have some music that you want to contribute to this mixtape, definitely send it to us. Now this mixtape is strictly for promotion. Nobody, we're not selling it. We're not taking it, and it's basically to let everyone else know what you all are doing. Because a lot of you have hot music, and thanks for the links, thanks for the videos that you've been sending, and it's you guys have talent. And you don't need me to just say that. We're going to show that. We're going to display that. And with this mixtape, we don't want to just keep it amongst juggalos. We don't want to just spread this, spread the mixtape amongst each other. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to put the mixtape and let people that's outside of the Juggalo community check it out. Because I think we don't want to preach to we don't preach to the choir with this mixtape. We basically want to take the talents and the beats and what you all do and just kind of display it on a different level. The people that may not be familiar with Juggalos or Juggalettes are familiar with the whole culture. We're basically going to introduce it to them with this mixtape. And we plan on having maybe about 14 tracks. And, we're going to pick the best of the best. Right now, we're not going to put a limitation on how many songs you could submit. We're just going to test it out, see how it works. And you can send those tracks to this email. I'm going to put the link in the information box below. But I'm going to just tell you, you can send them to either PodcastsOnDemand at yahoo.com. Or you can send it to JuggaloJungle at mail.com. Either one of those two mixtapes. Or you can send it to DJ Colossal too. You can send it straight to DJ Colossal at DJColossalMixtapes at yahoo.com. Any one of those three places you could send it to. Just let us know in the subject that this is going on the mixtape. That you want this to go to the, this is a mixtape submission. All right, so don't just send us music and don't tell us what you're trying to do, because sometimes we just get music and we may listen to it, may not get to it, but if you let us know in the subject that this is for the upcoming JuggaloJungle mixtape that's going to be released in 2014, you go at the top of the stack. Okay, let's check this out. We'll go ahead and check it out first. All right, and there's no limit on how much songs you can send. If you send 100 songs, it'll definitely better your chances of getting on this mixtape. It's not guaranteed still, because if you send us 100 whack joints, you may not get on. If you send us 100 joints and only 2 of them are hot, we probably just put those 2 on there, or the 1, depending on how many submissions we get, and if we get a lot of great material, we'll put out a bunch of volumes. All right, so that's what we'll do. If we just get so much music that we're just kind of overwhelmed and just we just can't take it all in, we'll put out a volume 2, a volume 3, a volume 4, and we'll just keep it going. And we may even let some of you Juggalos host as well. But I'm going to at least host the first 2, at least. So Juggalos, Juggalettes, show us what you have. Send the music, send the MP3s. And also send some information on you. Don't just send us don't just submit an MP3 and don't put a name on it and don't say who's featured on it. Also let us know who produced the track too. It doesn't have to be all original material. If you spitting over instrumentals or doing quick freestyles, that's cool too. We'll take that too. Just as long as it's quality. That's all we ask, as long as it's quality. None of this. If we hear hissing and popping it just sounds like it's not mixed better. It's not engineered that great. We're not. I'm sorry, we can't take that. And we'll let you know too. We'll let you know. Also, if there's any juggalos or juggalettes, or if you manage a juggalo artist and you're listening to this podcast and you're like, you know what, F all that. I want to sponsor a slot on the mixtape. I just want to go on ahead and forget the submission process. I want to skip all that. Just some guy named Jay. You know what? What's your price? How much would it cost to get on this mixtape? I'm going to let you know. There's no shame in our game. We will take your money, and you will get a guaranteed slot on the mixtape, unless the quality's poor. If you send us some money and the quality's poor, we'll have to send the money back and say we can't take this. We have some integrity here. But if you want to definitely secure a slot on these mixtapes and you want to pay, we can talk about that too. You could talk to us directly on either one of the mixtapes. We'll discuss it. But if you do decide to sponsor, a slot on the mixtape, or you want to just pay for your feature or something like that, we're not just gonna let you get on the mixtape and that's just gonna be it. We'll also get you some write-ups in the blogs that we're connected to, like Southeast Hip Hop Magazine. We'll do an interview with you. We'll hook you up. We're not gonna just take your money and just put you on the mixtape. We'll make sure it's worth it. All right, but to all the other ones that's listening, all you broke juggalo artists who barely can scrape up money to go to the studio, and you're just talented, we feel you too. We're not, this is not about money. So at least not right now. But right now, it's all about the talent and all about showcasing it. So don't worry about PayPaling us any money or anything like that. Just send the MP3s, get that to us. Any information, any websites you guys have, so we can kind of check out, your history and things like that. Send all that. Send all of that. And like I said, in the subject, definitely let us know that this is going towards the mixtape. All right, so we don't overlook you. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask us at any of the email addresses that we have provided. PodcastsOnDemand at yahoo.com, JuggaloJungle@mail.com, or DJColossalMixtapes at yahoo.com. Any one of those mixtapes, any one of those email addresses will work. Let's see, what else do I need to tell you about this mixtape? That's it for now. I'm gonna also make other podcasts talking about the mixtape. The process and how it's going. We'll talk about that in future podcasts too. So we'll also shout you out if your music makes it too. So what else do I need to say? I guess that's it. All right. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Again, you've been listening to the Juggalo Jungle, the #1 podcast for juggalos and juggalettes. Juggalettes. Pardon me, ma'ams. And I'm just some guy named Jay. And that's it.